I don't know what clicking there will do. I've got Kate, I've got Phil telling me if this is working. We are playing with a whole new set of technology, and I would love it if you could comment. I have a little box here that says comments and reactions. I'm not seeing anything on it. So if Kate can see me, so I am live. Hello, everyone. Let's see if I can get some comments working. Kate is typing. Come on. Show me the comments. Elizabeth Lynn. Hello. Hello, Elizabeth. Whoa, Mia. Hey. Wow, I can see you live on Facebook. Okay, now I'm getting overwhelmed. Hello from the UK. Hey, hey, hi, hi, hi. Hello, hello, hello from Wisconsin. How are you? Awesome. Well, I am fabulous. Thank you very much, because my technology is working. So very, very exciting to be wherever you are. You have no idea how excited I am. I am very, very thrilled. So firstly, I just need to make this noise because I have sound effects now and I just want to do it. And I want to check that this is how I'm feeling now that this live works. I promise to not press it that often, but come on, that's so fun. Oh, from Kremit, your videos are extremely helpful and resourceful. Keep up the great work. Oh, my pleasure. I'm so glad they can help. They love your videos. They've helped so much. Hi from Chicago. Your channel's awesome. Congratulations on the 100,000. Thank you so much. It was a huge, huge milestone to reach. And now I'm like, I need to get a million. So please tell me what I need to do to get to 1 million subscribers on YouTube. I would love to create the content that you want and create the stuff that you guys need to get your writing where you need it. Marie, reading your book and love it. Good. Which book? There are 3 of them. I'd love to know which one. Hello from Toronto. Awesome. Okay. So this is totally working. So very, very thrilled. Oh, thanks, Jasmine. You'll definitely reach 1 million. I love it. It's actually on my whiteboard as one of my goals. So yeah, very, very, very excited. Sydney, you're so amazing, Tash. You've helped me overcome so many of my riding fears and helped me and my horse work through his fears. And now we're working on second level movements. Yay, Sydney. I'm so glad. Love your outfit. Thank you so much. A friend of mine, a gorgeous friend of mine, is the best online shopper I've ever met. I keep telling her she's a doctor, and I go, you don't get to be a doctor. You have to quit saving lives, and you have to become an online shopper as a job because you are the best at it. And anyway, she sends me this jacket, and I like the link, and I went, that's the nicest jacket I've ever seen. So it's like got gold, and it was just all gold, and so I did it. Oh, you are so gorgeous. How do I look so stunning at 10 a.m. in the morning? Maybe I've got this filter on. Do you guys know that there's a zoom filter that's like makes you prettier? I did not know that. And I was like, oh, I get to add it on. And then I went, it's already on. It's like a default. And I was like, that's why. Because sometimes I go, oh, you're looking good, Tash. And it's that zoom filter. So maybe social media also has a filter for us. Oh, love you guys. Awesome. So lovely to chat. I have decided to come live a little bit more often so I can reach you guys and help you guys a lot more with where you're at in your riding. So that is my plan for the next couple of weeks. So I thought today I really wanted to talk about riding fear. So I wanted to talk about fears, also fears in riding, and sometimes we don't call them riding fears. Sometimes we don't like to admit that we have riding fears. Anyone brave enough to say that that's them sometimes? We call them nerves or funny tummy or and that's if we're aware. There's a lot of other people that aren't even aware and they just do the excuses. They will literally say, I'm not scared, but I'm not riding today because it's windy, because there's other horses in the arena, because there's a plastic bag, because my horse looks like he's fresh, because my horse has had some time off and I don't know if I should. So all these kinds of things. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys are excited about chatting about this. Good. I love to chat. So yeah, there's these people that aren't even aware enough to say, hey, I keep making excuses. I wonder why I'm doing that. And that's the first thing that you need to do. You need to go, why am I making excuses, or why am I doing it? Thank you so much for your vulnerability, Sydney. Thank you. I appreciate you. Yeah, Nancy, cat in the arena. Yeah, we do it all the time, and we have rules. Every single writer will have a different set of rules that is unique and special to them and their fear. So some people will have a rule that it's okay to write in an indoor because they believe that's a controlled environment, but outside is different. Or yes, I can ride in the arena, but not with other horses on the arena, or all these other kinds of things. So yeah, we've got this going on with our story of, well, when am I allowed to feel confident, and when am I allowed to not feel confident? So what we have to do when that's happening is firstly be really, really brave. And you guys are absolute rock stars. I love that I only attract awesome superstars and awesome rock stars into my community, because you guys are all understanding that there is that level of grown upness. You know, you have to take a level of responsibility and go, okay, I need to learn and accept that my riding isn't where I want it to be, and my reaction to my horse and to my riding is not where I want it to be, and I want to make that better. That's really the first thing. Are you ready to make it better? Because so many people are not willing to take responsibility for it. They are going to say, well, the fear came on its own. Hopefully it'll go on its own. When my horse gets better, I'll be more confident. When my riding gets better, I'll be braver. When bad things stop happening, then I'll feel better. And it's all pushing the responsibility away. I had a big, I'm not going to say argument, because I don't think Phil and I argue. We just get really passionate about different ideas. And I was getting super passionate yesterday, and I said, no, stop. You're pushing the responsibility away. You don't get to do that. And I said, the only reason I recognize that you're pushing the responsibility away is because I do that in this area of my life. And so you also have to realize that you are growing up to different degrees in different areas. So in health, my husband takes on 1,000% responsibility. He is just, if it is to be, it is up to me. That is my definition of responsibility. If it's bad, it's up to me to fix it. If it's good, it's up to me to keep it. If I want it better, it's up to me to make it better. If it's not good, it's up to me to improve it. It's full responsibility for the experience. And not, when you take full responsibility for the experience, you therefore can control it and improve it. But what most people do is, in an area they're not growing up in and the area that they're not so skilled at, they push the responsibility away. And you'll start to hear it, and you'll start to hear it hopefully in yourself. For everything that you're doing quite well at in life, you'll realize you take more responsibility on. And for anything that you're struggling with at the moment, or not having the results that you want to have, look out, because I guarantee you're going to hear your stories and excuses come out. Because we as humans don't just go, oh yeah, that's kind of sucking, and I got to deal with that, and I got to improve that. We don't say that as humans. We go, that's sucking, because of these very fancy, very smancy excuses and stories that I like to tell that make it look like it's not my fault, and therefore what could I possibly do to improve it? Is this, you love that everyone's sharing their stories, good. Is this resonating? Yeah, good. Okay, so how do you grow up, and how do you take more responsibility? It really is firstly making that decision. I can talk to you guys about strategies. I can talk to you about what you should be doing different. I could talk to you about how fear works in the brain, and how neural links are formed, and how our neurology behaves, and how to rewire neurology in our brain. I can tell you all of that. But if you're not willing to take responsibility to change where your writing's at and how your experience with your writing is, nothing will change. Is that making sense, guys? Yeah, good. So what you have to realize is there's going to become defining moments of, okay, am I going to get out of my comfort zone to fix this? Is everyone aware of their comfort zone? It's the comfy place. And again, if you look at different areas in your life, you'll realize that you have different comfort zones in different areas. For me to go live and talk to you guys, for me to stand on stage and perform and talk to 1,000, 10,000, a million people, I love it. I love to help. I love to teach. I love to talk to you guys. So my comfort zone, that is part of my comfort zone, where for someone else to just talk in front of 2 people might be completely out of their comfort zone. But then take me into another area of my life. Like you take me into the kitchen and you ask me to make dinner. I can't do that. I have to order pizza. Like I can't, I really get quite full on, really quite stressed if I have to cook eggs on toast for everyone. Like it's so far out of my comfort zone. So in different places you'll have, and that's where people can get frustrated going, oh, I'm normally so brave, or I'm normally so confident, or I'm normally so together in X area, but I'm not in this area. What's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. Your comfort zone is your comfort zone. You don't get to dictate or, decide where your comfort zone starts. It is what it is. But the thing you do get to dictate and the thing you do get to take responsibility for is if you want to expand your comfort zone. And everyone help me out. You guys, I hope you know this. How do you expand your comfort zone? How do you make your comfort zone bigger? Just going to wait. Cooking makes me shaky too. Good to know, JB. How do we make our comfort zone bigger? I'm not going to tell you guys. I want to know if you can come up with it yourself. How do you make it that something that scares you today doesn't scare you in the future because it's now been past? You push yourself. You just do it. Yep, I'm pushing yourself. I push myself out of my comfort zone. Yeah, exactly. So you have to, that's the only way it expands. And most of us, even as children, have been conditioned to not do that. I have to constantly speak to my parents and my parents-in-law saying, don't talk to my kids that way. Don't tell them to be careful. This, like in the playground, be careful. Ooh, you want to get me irritated about words not to use in a playground? Be careful. Do you think your child wants to die? Of course not. So do you think innately, if it is on a big climbing frame, that it's aware that it's up high and it should probably pay more attention to where his or her hands and legs are going? That is happening naturally. So you saying be careful, what does that say to the kid? It says maybe don't go, like, and you're, so firstly it's like, well, I don't trust you, like, be careful, because I don't trust that you're not going to fall. You trust them. They've got this. And if they don't, they don't. But they know what's at stake. And what children do so magnificently is push out of their comfort zone. If they're used to going this high on the A-frame, what does the child do? It goes higher. It goes, yeah, well, I've been to this bit. What happens when I go higher? What happens when I explore new lands and do different things with my body? And as a young child, if our parents are wanting to keep us alive, which is great, thank you, but if they do it in too much of a way, it's like, be careful, don't go so high, don't do that. Oh, I don't know if you should bike ride without your training wheels, like, not yet. That says stay where you know you can succeed. Stay where you know you are safe. Stay where you will be okay. And that is not how I raise my children, and that is not how I am with myself. Because I know the only secret, if there is a secret, to getting a result that you want is going out of that. Tash, what was your worst fall? Yeah, and I can speak from experience. I have fallen off. I have broken a bone in my back. I have crawled to a phone to call for an ambulance because I could not walk. So I get it. But I also got over that. So I know that I can help you guys overcome your fear. It is a neurology thing. Yeah, I was much braver as a kid. I wish I was a young child. Yeah, me too, Casey. I wish I was a young me again. I had no fears and pushed myself way beyond my limits. Absolutely, Robin. We need to tap into that again. We need to find that again. That is who we are. It's not who you were. It's who you are. You've just forgotten. People say to me, oh, so you do transformation, so you give people their lives back. And I go, no, they had all that. I just remind them. My job is just to remind you. Awesome. So I want to know, are you guys ready? For those of you that are struggling, I'd love to know. Just if you feel comfortable being open and sharing, I'd love to know. Can you comment, yes, me, if fear holds you back in your writing or fear stops you from getting the writing result you want? If you feel comfortable, just say yes, me in the chat. Yeah, I had a horse rear and fall on top of me too. Absolutely, Tash. Yes, me. Yes, me. Thank you so much, everybody. I really appreciate your vulnerability and your sharing. So, yeah, okay. So fear is stopping you from having the writing experience you want to have. I bleed for you guys. I cry for you guys because I know what that feels like to love what scares you. To know what you want, but to have a part of you block that and stop that. I know what that feeling feels like when you go to put your foot in the stirrup and you don't feel that you can. You're not feeling joy or excitement about getting on top of your horse. You're feeling the exact opposite. Yeah, I appreciate. Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, for those of you, for those of you that have said, yes, me, I want you to know I see you, I appreciate you, I love you, and I'm here for you. So I want you to first acknowledge your fear does not go away on its own. If you've been wishing and hoping it came by itself so it'll go by itself, that doesn't happen. So if you're ready to take responsibility, so ready to own this part of you and this part of your writing, going, well, I want to experience fun, love, joy, and confidence. I want to have confidence when I write. I want to love writing. I want to feel good when I write. Therefore, I accept the responsibility for that to happen is it's up to me to find a way. And it's up to me to figure this out. And if that's where you're sitting, then I would just love for you to contact my Facebook group. How am I going to do this, guys? Basically, I want to have a conversation with you. If you're ready to take responsibility, overcome your fear, we've got a couple of different fear programs that may or may not suit you, okay? I'm not going to, sell you into something that you absolutely just are not ready for, but my fear program absolutely works, and I want to make it available to you if it's going to be the thing that is going to be right for you. So what we're going to do is for the next 2 hours, I'm going to offer it at a 35% discount. And if it's not right for you, we're going to suggest it's not right for you and suggest maybe a different program that might be a good starting point, and then maybe Fearless Mastery is an option for you later. So 35% off for the next 2 hours. What I want you to do is just message the Your Writing Success Facebook page with the words "my time." If you go to Your Writing Success on Facebook and you click message and just write the words "my time," I'm going to have a conversation with you via chat, find out what's going on in your writing, what's going on with your fear, and see if I can help. See if the program is going to be the right program for you. Again, you don't have to do it, but if you need help and you need me to see where you're at and to see if this program can help, I would love to offer it to you for a 35% discount and have a conversation with you. So message the Your Writing Success page with the word "my time," and we can get that sorted for you. Awesome, Linda. I really liked your Fearless Writing book. Helped me. Hi from New Zealand. Love it, love it, love it. I wasn't afraid of anything before having a daughter. Now I do. She's 4. And there's this really obnoxious voice screaming, "Stay alive to raise your child." I get that. hot horse out of the arena, not being the driver in high traffic, being the driver in high traffic. Everything that didn't occur to me to worry about, I'm now very aware of. Yeah, I totally understand. And it's got to do with your writing and it's got to do with your fear, but it's also got so much to do with you. Sorry, it's just come up with a comment saying Facebook user, so I'm not quite sure of your name, but there's so much more than what's that about, to stay alive, to raise your child. If you're hearing that narrative, that has got nothing to do with fear and everything to do with some other stuff that's going on. And that's a thing that you guys got to realize with fear as well. Like, people that judge, I'm going deep now, but judgment is fear. If you judge something, it's because you're either scared of the process or scared of the outcome. And if you judge people that are doing it, then you're probably scared of doing it yourself. Cool. All right. Sorry, I'm just getting a little bit distracted with all these comments. So this has been absolutely fun to hang out. If you're trying a new horse and you don't feel comfortable with it, what do I do? Well, Heather, you got to figure out if this is your shit or the horse shit. That came out a bit blunt, but I can't answer, like, what is comfortable to you? My version of comfortable and my definition of that word is different to your version and your understanding of that word. There's a question there, and that's not the question. We need to go 3 levels below to find out what the actual question is. Beth, I'm terrified of trotting. Yeah, I get it, Beth. But as much as you know that you're terrified of trotting, you're terrified of something more than that. It's what trotting means to you. So trotting might mean out of control. Trotting might mean you'll fall off and die. Trotting might mean I'm unbalanced and I don't like that feeling. Trotting can mean a different thing. So you're actually not scared of trotting. You're scared of what trotting means. Yeah, I'm scared of a horse spooking whilst I'm trotting. Yeah. So you're scared of the horse spooking. Yeah, but what really scares you about spooking? Yeah, so I love this stuff. How do I find the right trainer for me? I'm struggling with it. Again, I can't really answer that question, Mia. That's a very big question, and it has to be like, there's so many more questions that you have to ask to that comment. Going, well, what are your goals? Is your trainer not listening to your goals? Is your trainer not delivering outcomes on those goals? Is it that the outcomes are there, but you don't like the training experience? There's a million things there. Thank you for bringing your authentic self when you go live. I appreciate you having your heart open to this community you've created. My pleasure, Miranda. Thank you so much. Off topic, what's the book behind you for sex? Everyone's thinking it. I love it. So these are all my manuals. Well, a very small portion actually of my manuals. And I'm a trained OSO life coach. I'm a trained sports coach, trained business coach, trained relationship coach, and trained sex coach. So that is my sex coaching manual. It's not Kama Sutra, that kind of sex manual. It's how do you coach people with sexual dysfunction and sexual miscommunications, and I love every, and it's all intermingled. I don't do one-on-one coaching. It's not like, okay, so I sex coach 5 hours and I writing coach 5 hours and I relationship coach 5 hours. I'm a lifelong learner, and I read three to 5 books a week. I'm constantly reading, constantly learning, constantly going to trainings. And so that was just something I did on top of the relationship stuff, and it's fascinating. Like, nothing is actually what you think it's about. And that's just a case in point. Like, sexual dysfunction is not what you think it's about. It's always about something different. And that I get super excited and get really lit up about what is the true cause of everything. What's the true cause of your fear? What's the true cause of your unhappiness? What's the true cause of your pain? What's the true cause of everything? Can you tell me what to do to message you about your offer today? Absolutely. Thank you so much. So go to the Your Writing Success Facebook page and message the word, just click message and message the word my time. And I will, when I get off this live, I will have a conversation with you to see where your writing's at and to see if our fear course can help. Heather, thank you so much for helping people who really need your help. You've helped me so much with your videos. My pleasure, Heather. I'm so glad it helps. Well, that sounds like a new live session. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to talk about it. I don't know if my entire community wants me to start sparking on about that, but yeah, no, I'm open. You guys know there's never a question you can ask me. There's never, like, I'm an open book. Ask whatever. Love the work you're doing with Aurora. She's coming good. It's slow. Yeah, I was looking at her today and I was like, where's your bum? Like, the bum is meant to be round and yours is slanted. I was like, I just want you big and muscly and fat and turning into a dressage horse. But she will. I know she's going to, both of them are going to have beautiful transformation photos. Can't wait for more thoroughbred videos. I would love for this to help me. Ever since my accident, I want to have fun so badly again, and I still get nervous and scared, even on a lesson horse. Let me help, Callie. Yep, message the Your Writing Success Facebook group with the words my time, and I'll have a chat to you, Callie, privately after this live, and we can see if we can help. Are you planning on doing more lessons at RSI? Yes, when RSI can open. We're still in lockdown, so we hope at the end of October is when we are let out of jail, and hopefully Victoria can get back to a little bit more of normalcy. And yeah, we've missed having you guys write our schoolmasters and have the lessons and accelerating your writing journey. Thank you for sharing your OTDB training on your channel. I was so pleased to hear someone describe their experience as I felt so alone. Oh, I'm so glad I can help. It is very isolating and you do feel quite alone and useless. I felt quite useless just going, okay, I'm having like 1% impact here. So I'm glad I can share my story and help you guys. How long has it been since you've gotten the 2 girls? I have no idea. Whenever we started doing the YouTube videos, those YouTube videos are in real time. We have not filmed. We will film tomorrow, the episode that goes out on Thursday. Okay. Can you pay in installments? COVID has been hard on the bank balance. Absolutely, Sarah. Just message the Your Writing Success Facebook page, say my time, and absolutely we can come up with any payment plan that we need to for you. I don't care about the investment payment plan. I want you to have the information. Miss so much not writing at RSI. We miss seeing you. Will you come to New Zealand for some lessons, please? Oh, is New Zealand going to let me in right now? We're thinking of maybe having a bubble. One day, absolutely. So isolated, 8 years with my OTTB. I persevered and finally progressing. So good to hear. That's awesome. Excellent. Who is your favourite horse, colour and breed? Oh, it has to be the Friesian, black and black. Yeah, there's something about those horses that are very, very special. Okay, Clara, how do you become more confident in your riding? I'm not scared of riding on my horse or falling off. I just want to be more confident with my riding and feel like I'm doing well. Oh, thank you so much for asking that question, Clara. Yes, thank you. You've articulated it so well. Who else is like that, where they go, I'm not scared of the falling and the riding bit, but I don't feel I can ride. I don't feel like I know what I'm doing. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere. And that is definitely something. So Clara, I would love for you to message the Your Writing Success Facebook group. We can have a chat privately and I can just see where you're at and see, what's going on. Maybe you just need to feel like to notice the progress that you're making, or maybe you need some help actually cementing what your goals are and making sure that you're working towards them. Will you come to Scotland? Yeah, absolutely. Okay. All right. I'm getting my first horse this year. Love you, Tash. You got this. I love it. Good, good, good. Awesome, guys. Well, it has been absolutely fabulous chatting. Are you going to do a collab again with Jazza? Here's how I found your channel, and I love watching you work with your horses and your husband. Oh, well, we're going to have to tell Jazza that we have to do something. Maybe. Awesome. All right. It has been amazing coming live with you guys. I am going to be back here tomorrow. Same time. Same situation. So hang on. Can I just play with this again? So let's have a party again tomorrow. I can't wait to chat some more and to help you guys. For anyone that does want to help with their fear, remember 35% off for the next 2 hours. Just message our Facebook page, Your Writing Success, and message the words my time, and I will get on there now and have a chat and a conversation with as many of you as possible to see how we can help. Love you guys heaps, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.